stars. Surprise, surprise. Matt Rife's uncomfortable interaction with Zendaya resurfaces amid stand-up backlash. People are dubbing Matt Rife as a creep after a video of him attempting to flirt with Zendaya during a 2015 episode of Wild 'N Out resurfaced. In the clip, the comedian had been challenged to make her laugh and spit out the water she was holding in her mouth in order for his team to score a point. Quote, "Look, you're mixed. I want to be black. Let's make a lifestyle movie," unquote, Rife told her as he knelt beside host Nick Cannon's chair. As she remained unfazed, the stand-up comic approached Zendaya, cupped her face in his face, and said, "Spit that water out so I can get your number, please," unquote. The Euphoria star, who was 18 at the time, was visibly unimpressed with his attempts and wagged her finger to deny his advances. His co-stars also jumped to her defense and told him to back off. Quote, "Keep your hands off her, Matt," one cast member yelled, while another said, "She's too young." A third co-star added, "You're not about to do that. That girl got a job on the Disney Channel," unquote. However, the comedians on Rife's team argued that he was only 1 year older than her, hinting that it was okay for him to flirt with her. Neither Zendaya, now 27, nor Rife, now 28, ever addressed the interaction after the show was filmed. As the clip resurfaced on social media, many pointed out just how cringe and hard to watch the interaction was. One person wrote, "Honestly, he failed at being funny in this clip, so he went to touch her face in a sad, desperate attempt at getting a reaction out of her. It was extremely cringe and hard to watch," unquote. Known Matt Rife was trash since he touched Zendaya's face on Wild 'N Out without her consent, another added. A third chimed in. "Totally forgot Matt Rife was the one who made the weird comments to Zendaya. It's all starting to make sense now." The video reappeared on social media after Rife, who rose to fame on TikTok, came under fire for making a joke about domestic violence in his new Netflix special, which began streaming on November 15th. The joke in question was about a, quote, ratchet Baltimore restaurant where, quote, "the hostess who seats you had a black eye," unquote. Quote, "a full black eye. It wasn't like what happened. It was pretty obvious what happened," unquote, he said, alluding to domestic violence. Quote, "But we couldn't get over, like, this is the face of the company? This is who you have greeting people?" The comic went on. "And my boy, who I was with, was like, yeah, I feel bad for her, man. I feel like they should put her in the kitchen or something where nobody has to see her face." And I was like, "Yeah, but I feel like if she could cook, she wouldn't have that black eye," unquote. Ha, ha, ha. After viewers took to social media to label the bit disrespectful and offensive, he fired back with a sarcastic post on his Instagram story Monday. Quote, "If you've ever been offended by a joke I've told, here's a link to my official apology," unquote. He captioned a photo of himself on stage during the special, titled "Natural Selection." The link was labeled "Tap to solve your issue." However, it deceivingly directed his fans to purchase special needs helmets from Medi-Cal shop. Oh, he's a real card. All these moves sound like career enders to me. On top of those comments about how he doesn't want to appeal to the women and people of color who put him where he is right now, he's trying to appeal to others, thus the clunky jokes. And maybe, the things that aren't connecting in terms of his flirtation and in terms of, non-consensual manhandling, somebody should sit him down. One of his reps or whoever at Netflix thought that he was a worthy investment should have a little talk. Put a few guardrails on all this behavior, or else the whole career is going to go poof. up in smoke.